You're watching 13 on your side.
The warmer weather is here, kind of, and thanks to our lower COVID numbers, and we have warmer temperatures, getting out and socializing is on our plate again, which sounds great, but for some, it can be a little exhausting. In fact, you might feel actually burned out from it. So here to talk to us about social burnout is Dr. Kristen Gregory, a psychiatrist with Blue Cross Blue Shield of Michigan. So what is social burnout?
Social burnout's that feeling of exhaustion when an individual reaches their mental, emotional, and physical capacity really for interacting with other people.
And now that we're getting out and having to do more lunches through work and more fundraisers through work or through social groups, you're using your brain a lot more to do small talk, which can be really tiring. And so,
Right.
how do you tell if you're having this social burnout? Are you going to feel it right in the moment?
Hey, you might, we've been out of practice for so long with the pandemic, right? People were asked to socially isolate and keep away from others. And so we're used to Zoom calls and limited get-togethers with friends. So we can have these feelings of fogginess and forgetfulness, some confusion, disorganization, forgetfulness, and really this feeling of anxiety and overall stress feeling.
Right. And maybe
Feeling
even
out of sorts.
very tired after having that kind of an experience too. When you go home, you almost need a nap. So what is your advice
Exactly, yeah.
for easing back into that socialization after too much isolation?
The first thing I would say is to build it up slowly. So it might be tempting to jump back in and, I have plans this day, this day, this day, and I really want to socialize because we've been out of it for so long. But it's important to take small steps and build up gradually so you don't feel overwhelmed in the process. And also always take an adequate amount of time to decompress and reset before the next event that you have going on. It's also important to set boundaries. Don't be pressured into participating in these activities you don't necessarily want to do or don't feel up to do, and set reasonable time limits that fit to your individual comfort level. All the while trying to maintain those healthy habits that we have, like getting adequate sleep and a healthy diet, to ensure that this exhaustion isn't stemming from, being tired or not being adequately nourished.
Yeah, I think those are some really good steps for setting the boundaries and also choosing to only maybe do a few a week to ease yourself back into what we used to think was completely normal. So thank you so much, Dr. Gregory, for joining us today. If you would like to learn more about social burnout, I've got information for you on 13onyourside.com.